January 29th, David L. Young, the guy right here.
How old's he?
You know, I don't know. He didn't say.
He's probably like
He's
70.
Yeah. He's
You know what? He don't look that old, but he looks aged.
Well, okay, so this guy had to go to probation, right? This guy had to go to probation. So he went to his probation officer meeting. He had 2 warrants for something. I didn't look into that. That wasn't the important part. He had 2 warrants. He goes to his probation officer meeting. His probation officer meeting, officer calls the police because he's on a hold now. You know, he's going to go to fucking jail for his warrants. The cops come. The Mills PD shows up. And they search him. And they put him in the cop car, and he keeps acting weird and shit, you know. And, like, reaching for shit around his body. And the cop's like, hey, you have anything on you? You're like, you better tell me, because we're going to jail. If you get caught with it up there,
you're in trouble.
You're in bigger trouble than you're in right now. And the guy was like, no, man, I ain't got nothing. All right? They get him up to the fucking jail. You ever been to jail? Here in Trona County, Casper, Wyoming, Mills, Wyoming, None, whatever. You get strip searched, okay?
Squat and cough.
Yeah.
Most traumatizing moment of my youth.
So it makes you not want to commit crimes. It's like, oh, I've had too many. I'm going to wait here in the cold for 3 hours till this alcohol buzz goes away. Yeah, that's the type of, yeah, I'm not getting in trouble here in Wyoming ever again. Fuck that. Anyway, though. So they get to the jail. They find a fucking small caliber pistol on this motherfucker.
He was trying to take that into the jail?
I don't know what the fuck. Like, why was he taking it to probation and parole? What was he going to do? This is scary shit, man.
That is kind of scary.
And probation and parole agents are just, like, hired, right? They take a little class, and then they're like, hey. They charge him with whatever warrants he had in the holding probation. But now he's got a new one, and he's felon in possession of a firearm and taking a pistol into a secure government holding facility. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's screwed. Anyway, this guy, he was reported selling drugs here in the Casper area, right? So somebody called him in and said, hey, this guy's selling drugs. The police saw him, got a warrant for his apartment. They found paraphernalia, illegal drugs, and a stolen gun, right? When they arrested him or whatever, they asked him what all the drugs were for, and he said he was using the drugs. They said, what? So yeah, I wasn't selling, I was using. Like, okay, it doesn't matter. Right? And then they says, well, why do you have a gun? He says, well, I need that for protection when I'm selling and using drugs.
He used one too many of his own drugs.
Yeah, okay, so when he would buy and sell drugs. So he was charged with a felony, a delivery of controlled substance, an additional charge of 1 felony count of the use of a firearm while committing a felony. Yeah, it's crazy. 35-year-old Michael Troy Sanders on January 26th. Get a load of this motherfucker right here, okay? So DCI is watching him, right? He's doing like controlled buys, informants ratting on his ass. The police are like, all right, well, we know where he's at. We're going to go get him. This motherfucker takes off, right? High-speed pursuit. He ends up losing control of his vehicle, right? Something happens. I don't know if he wrecks it or if he just stopped. A good Samaritan, regular citizen, stopped and wanted to see if he needed help. He then tried to pull that person out of their vehicle. Yeah, where his fight ensued, and this lady or man started punching him and hitting him. At one point, he looked the victim right in the eye and said, "Come on, man, I need this."
Oh, I'm sorry. Go right ahead. Have my card.
Had he started with that.
Right? Why didn't you say so before?
So he's like, "Come on, man, I need this." So the victim was like, "Hey, there's a kid in the back seat." Where the victim had just picked up their child from a daycare. So there was a kid in the backseat.
I'd fight.
Yeah. Where the guy finally, I guess, let up, right, and ran off. The police caught him, right? Arrested him. And now they're charging him with conspiracy to deliver meth, misdemeanor charge of possession of a controlled substance, and then I don't know what the other charges they were going to get him for. Like, I'd get him for a lot of other shit.
His face looks familiar.
I know, he does. He looks like somebody went to school with. All right, Randall Carr. Look at this guy. You know what he reminds me of? You ever seen
Semi-pro?
Semi-pro? Good job.
Thank you.
I could not. It was just, but anyway, the guy that gets the check, that's what this guy looks like. Like, he's like, come on.
Is this guy here?
He's like, hey, Jackie. No, he's right here.
I kind of want to draw on his head.
You have to draw right here. So,
I'm an artiste.
Artist. So, yeah, anyway, this guy right here, it was around 2 a.m. He goes home. He starts fighting with his family. I don't know what he did, but he then started telling them that he was going to kill him with a knife or whatever like that.
His family?
Yeah, because they gave him a domestic...
Like wife and kids or mom and dad?
I don't know. They gave him domestic battery. Maybe it was, who knows?
Whoever he lives with.
Yeah.
Domestic.
And it's 2 a.m., so the bar probably just closed. You
Drunk.
know? It was in North McKinley. So, they go down there, they grab him, they nab him, they arrest him. This guy threatened everybody in the house. Like, first he just beat up one person, I guess. But then when the cops talked to the other people, they're like, no, he's beat us up before and he threatens us with knives. So then they do a search of the house and they find the knife that everybody living there described. So they charged him with domestic battery. Also, he had 2 previous warrants.
Pay your tickets, people. And there's a warrant list. If you're unsure, check it. Handle your biz. Warrants cost $250 extra dollars. Just pay your ticket.
I think it's probably more now. Like, you haven't been in trouble in a long time, so.
I guess it has been a while. I learned how to pay tickets.
Mm-hmm. You gotta pay those speeding tickets, man.
That last speeding ticket I went to pay, I got arrested.
You got out right away, though. 17-year-old Nicole Benninger, whatever. She was pulled over in Evansville for driving without her lights on at 11 p.m. Okay. They pull her over. Hey, why are you driving without your lights on? She's like, oh, I don't know. They're like, hey, by the way, this car's stolen. She's like, oh, it's not stolen or whatever. She had somebody with her, and they're like, I didn't know this fucking car was stolen. So they let that person leave. This chick says that while in Colorado, somebody gave her the car. Yeah.
That's what I would say.
What the fuck? That's so stupid. Why do you think you get away with that? Because when you're given a car, you put it in your name. You put it in your title. And you know what? People that give you the car, don't report it fucking stolen.
Right. But if she said that they loaned her the car.
I don't think that works. Either way. Well, I'm from Greeley and somebody gave me the car. Nobody just gives you a fucking car.
So, what is she going to go to jail for?
She's been charged with felony level theft because there's no grand theft auto in Wyoming.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So, Wesley Adam Dobbs. Sounds almost like redneck royal. Wesley Adam Dobbs. The queen is ready to see you, sir. You know? But anyway, so he's 34 years old. He's arrested in Casper at the Casper Village Apartments, which has kind of gone downhill. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like the new felony flats.
I don't think you can judge a whole neighborhood by one person.
Okay. So he was on probation, and he had some warrants. They've received information from informants saying that he's been selling drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. So they go to find him walking around by the Casper Village. And they arrest him. They find $3,000 on him.
$3,000?
Yes. And 2.5 ounces of methamphetamine on him.
Wow.
Yep. So they got information on this dude and they find out he's dealing or whatever. So they catch up with him. Dude's got $3,000 on him. Come on. And the other thing they gave it away is they had 2.5 ounces of meth on him too. Yeah. You believe that? 2.5 ounces of meth. They charge his ass with possession of methamphetamine with intent to deliver and possession of methamphetamine in a felony weight. And plus he had the other shit he was in trouble for, and they're probably going to revoke his probation.
Go, Casper Police Department.
These guys, okay, like I say, Casper's getting crazy. It goes in spurts. Everybody gets crazy. Right now, it's hard times for everybody right now. It's cold as...
Yeah, it was, today is February the 12th. We're 2 days away from Valentine's Day. And it was, with the wind chill, all day today, it was negative 28 degrees. 28 degrees. What did we have last week? What was the high?
No, like 60.
Yeah, it was like springy. I got super excited. I was ready. I started tanning, y'all. No.
It's funny as I was talking...
Negative 28.
I was talking to this white guy that didn't want to be racist, right? So he was like, yeah, it's kind of a Native American summer. I was like, okay.
I had a person ask me today, I ordered Valentine's balloons, and I saw that they had a Spanish collection.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful balloons. And we have people who speak Spanish who live in Casper. I just figured it would be nice. And I think they're beautiful. Anyway, yeah, the woman asked me, these are in a foreign language. Do we even want to put these out? I don't speak Spanish, but I felt really offended. I did. I was irritated.
My wife is woke, y'all. She's woke, y'all.
Okay.
All right. Anybody, that's it. Casper's getting crazy. We appreciate you guys being with us. This was a long one, maybe, I think. So it'll be good. Yeah, it'll be short or doubled. You know, we appreciate you guys coming in.
We have big changes coming. I am starting my own show.
Shenanigans coming. Where it's just going to be her, and it's going to be her talking to you guys. Maybe she'll have some guests. I don't know. You guys should tune in to see. The first couple episodes are going to be right here on this channel. I'm just going to split off on her own channel. I'll let you guys follow that. It's going to be awesome. It's called Shenanigans. And so, let's check it out. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and bye.
Makes that noise.
Boo!
He does it every time we watch that show.
Like, I know people...
Hey, I want to sell pills.
Oh.
Can you edit that out?
No. We're not just talking about one. There's been a lot of you. Okay, so don't take that personally, whoever you think you are.